Welcome back to the Lifetime Burn Meditation. This is day 32. If you're new here, my name is Dosta. This is my channel where I share my story and all the things that have helped me along the way. Today in the news, we are seeing that Trump's financial information has been released, and it has turned out that he has become richer to the tune of billions of dollars through his crypto scams. He's also made insider trading in the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars for companies that he has had sway over, he has had influence over, giving policies and subsidies to. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is also analysis that his pardons have amounted to the loss of billions of dollars in unrecuperated funds that have been lost from the public. And that's not even to say anything about him being a sex offender, a pedophile, a creep, and a fraud in all that he sells. Now, another thing in the news today is we're seeing the daredevils who went up this Empire State Building. And they were wearing their balaclavas and they looked really sexy and they hung up their flag. And the flag said, "When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace." And, of course, this saying is a cliche, but if you're thinking of, what are we going to put on our flag? It's best to play it safe and to put a saying that's tried and true and tested, and a cliche, but, still holds up good. So I can't really blame them for being generic, because it's pretty cool to climb the Empire State Building. And they looked really badass up there, I got to tell you. I was pretty impressed. And, of course, they had their wedding proposal, which just sort of topped it off, like if you're going to do a stunt, go the full Monty and just hit it all off. So amazing work from those daredevils. I believe they're from Russia, and we don't know much about them at this stage, but obviously it's all over the internet. This image of them right up the pole with the flag and the ring. It's everywhere on the internet. Every news outlet, every social media channel. And now, of course, immediately everyone's using it into a meme where someone would say, a good one I saw was, the lady that's selling pancakes, she turned the flag into her pancake business, and the caption was something like, lady climbs the Empire State Building to prove how good her pancakes are, right? And I'm just like, yeah, well, that's what happens when a meme happens on the internet. And I thought maybe I would turn it into a meme, but, I'm not much of a meme generator myself. So, yeah, and the funny thing is, I was thinking, we don't know what's going to happen to them, but I was thinking, probably they're going to go to jail, right? They're going to be locked up for, breaking and entering or trespassing or whatever the thing is, even though there's no real harm to it. There's nothing really wrong to, they're obviously professionals, then they're career daredevils. They were obviously, hot and ready for it. So it's sort of like, are they harming anyone? No. Is it cool? Hell yeah. Is it badass? Hell yeah. We want to see people do extreme stuff. We want to see people go out and, explore things. I've done that in my graffiti days. I would climb on billboards and climb up buildings and walk along the train tracks and, run from the police. And, I've lived that life. I had that life when I was a graffiti artist, long time ago now. But I understand the edge, the adrenaline, the be badass, do cool stuff, be epic. Don't just sit in your car all day, right? But that they are going to be in jail, that they are going to be locked up and pushed for what they've done, it shows everything wrong with society, everything wrong with this global network that we live in. Because while they can climb a building, not harm anyone, and go to jail, Trump can rip off people to the tunes of hundreds of millions of dollars. Not even to say anything about his war crimes of killing people in multiple countries. And yet he walks around scot-free. He walks around untouchable. Why is it? Can someone please explain it to me? Can someone explain for real to me, why hasn't Donald Trump been arrested? Pedophile, war criminal, fraud. He should be in jail. Why? Why? Can someone explain it to me? I just don't get it. And I'm not here to explain the world to you. I'm here to share what has worked for me and what has helped me in my life. And one of the central things that has helped me, my answer to all this, my solution to all this is personal transformation. It is the burn meditation. And we burn 24/7, 365 days a year. No matter what's happening on the news, no matter how broke and lost I am, I burn. And it is my reminder to show up here every day and to report to you what's going on. I also wanted to say thank you very much for your comments. They were giving me quite a laugh, quite a tickle. So I think my previous episode would have been some comments, and hopefully there's some more comments coming soon. So I'd love to do that. And today I am at the cafe because it's a Friday for me. And every Friday I do volunteer work for the social enterprise for disadvantaged people. And as I always say, is it me helping them or are they helping me? Not really sure, but it depends on which way you look at it. But yeah, just going to make some coffees for some little old ladies and do this pro bono work, which I believe is far more than what most people have done. I mean, how many people can say that they work one day a week for over a year for free in a cafe? And that's not even to say anything of the awareness intensives and meditation retreats that I've worked on, right? If you really want to help someone out, if you want to help, if you want to work, you can always go and work on a meditation retreat. You say 10 days, I'm going to put aside everything, I'm going to go there and I'll be in the kitchen, I'll mop the floors, I'll chop the carrots, I'll do the dishes, I'll wash the mugs, I'll pour tea, I'll cook the porridge, and I'll also be meditating throughout and working in a team. And it's 10 days of volunteer work. And it's very, very revealing that you can learn so much about yourself by doing that sort of volunteer work. I also did pay to work in India, which I always forget about, strangely. So I'm very much a big advocate for volunteer work. Imagine if every single human being did 1 day a week of volunteer work. Imagine what that world would look like. Imagine if every single person did 1 day a week of volunteer work. The other 4 days, other 3 days you can work and get paid, fine, no problem with that. Imagine that. Imagine how many hours of labor. We could actually probably abolish a lot of the things that we rely on, a lot of the things that we have to work on. And of course, we need to create a world where people feel that they can contribute, where they feel comfortable to be able to contribute. Now, at the moment, it's quite hard for me to even make bills and keep a roof over my head. It's very hard. You know, I come to this cafe and they feed me food. If it wasn't for them feeding food, I would not have food today. I would not have had my morning coffee today. So people need to be able to live in a world where they can contribute and they feel that they have enough. And of course, having enough really comes down to how greedy you are. So, great to be here with you. I'm loving these updates every day. I'm feeling the love. I'm sending you love, hoping you're feeling safe, staying safe, feeling the love, keeping it real. I do need your support for subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, clicking the like button. That helps with engagement. I'm trying to grow this channel. When I reach 100,000 subscribers, I will release my full relationship history. Not that I'd think anyone would really want to hear that. But yeah, anyway, gotta go. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be back soon with the next episode.